Welcome back to Fueling Growth, Marketing for Auto Repair Shops. I'm Zane Taylor, and today I'm joined by Brianna Masters. We work together helping independent shops grow, and we're excited to dig into community engagement and local sponsorships. This is one of the most reliable ways to raise visibility, earn trust, and turn neighbors into long-term customers. We'll unpack how to set goals, choose the right opportunities, negotiate packages, activate before, during, and after events, and track what actually drives booked jobs. You'll leave with a simple playbook you can run this quarter, plus ideas to support recruiting and reviews. If you've ever wondered whether a youth league banner, a school fundraiser, or a farmer's market booth can really move the needle, this episode is for you. Let's get specific, keep it practical, and show how local dollars can deliver measurable returns without burning out your team.
Thanks for the warm welcome. When we say community engagement through sponsorships, we mean aligning your shop with events, programs, and organizations your customers already care about, then building a path from goodwill to scheduled service. The starting point is clear objectives. Pick one or two primary outcomes for each sponsorship. Brand awareness helps when you are new in a neighborhood. Lead generation is right when you have capacity to fill next week's calendar. Retention and reviews fit when you want to re-engage past customers with a thank you tied to a cause. Recruiting can also be a core objective if you need techs or advisors. Define success in numbers, such as 50 conversations, 30 captured leads, 15 inspections booked, 5 reviews added, or 2 technician candidates identified. With objectives written, choices about where to show up and how much to spend get far easier.
That clarity takes the guesswork out of the conversation with organizers and with your team. Once the outcome is defined, the next filter is fit. Look first at audience composition, values alignment, proximity to your service area, seasonality, and actual reach. Youth sports are great for family vehicles and preventive maintenance. School programs connect you with teachers and staff who influence word of mouth. Car shows let you meet enthusiasts who appreciate quality work and will pay for diagnostics. Charity runs bring safety and reliability to the forefront. First responder groups highlight integrity and speed. Farmers markets are perfect for quick inspections and scheduling oil changes. Chambers and small business associations open B2B fleets. Driver education programs let you build trust with parents. Create a simple scorecard, rate each opportunity, and then compare. From there, budget matters. How do you recommend setting a realistic spend? And what levers can shops negotiate in a package beyond a logo on a banner?
Start with an annual ceiling you can sustain, then split it into anchors and pilots. For many local shops, 3 to 5% of marketing spend for community efforts works. Choose 2 or 3 anchors that reach your core audience repeatedly and reserve funds for 4 to 6 tests. When comparing packages, build a worksheet listing deliverables and reach. Useful negotiables include logo placement and size, inclusion in event emails, a guaranteed number of PA mentions, social posts with links, a booth or demo area, and, most important, permission to make an offer to attendees. Ask about exclusivity in your category and add-ons like field signs or scoreboard panels. To stretch dollars, propose in-kind support. Donate safety inspections, gift certificates, or equipment like pop-up tents the organizer can use. You can also offer pre-event vehicle checks for staff or volunteers in exchange for premium visibility. Document everything in a one-page agreement with deadlines.
That structure keeps expectations tight and avoids the vague logo-only pitfall. I especially like the point about permission to make an offer, because conversion hinges on relevance. Tailor the offer to the crowd you are meeting. For a soccer league, try a family-themed oil change discount and a free multi-point safety check before tournament travel. At a school fundraiser, run a teacher appreciation special and double the donation when staff book within 2 weeks. For a car show, lead with premium alignment or diagnostic credits rather than a generic coupon. For a charity 5K, emphasize brake inspections and wiper replacements tied to safe commuting. Offers should be clear, time-bound, and tracked. Once the offer is set, execution matters. Let's break down the activation plan across pre-event, on-site, and post-event. What steps do you recommend so a sponsorship reliably turns into booked appointments and not just pleasant conversations?
Think of activation as 3 acts. Act 1 is pre-event intent. Publish a social countdown. Update your Google business profile with an event post. Add a homepage banner with the offer, and send 2 short emails. Ask the organizer to feature you in their newsletter and social, linking to your landing page. If you keep a local media list, pitch a brief note about free safety checks and community benefit. Act 2 is the on-site experience. Arrive early with a clean tent, a tablecloth, and a visible vehicle. Run quick demos like a tire tread coin test, headlight clarity checks, and wiper swaps. Offer child seat checks if qualified. Capture leads on a tablet tied to the landing page, display a large QR code, and use a text keyword that delivers the offer instantly. Hand out practical swag stickered with the booking link and code. Act 3 is follow-up within 48 hours. Send a thank you, restate the limited time offer, and include a one-click booking link. If you run ads, retarget landing page visitors for 2 weeks.
That 3-act model anchors the workflow and keeps the promise moving. To make results visible, connect every touch to tracking. Use a unique landing page for the offer and add UTM tags so you can see traffic sources in analytics. Spin up a dedicated call tracking number that forwards to your main line and label it by event. Print the event code on every sign and handout, and place a large QR square on your tent and on the hood display. For phones, a short text keyword is gold because it captures intent in the moment and delivers the booking link. On the reporting side, look at leads captured, appointments booked, average repair order, redemption rate, and cost per acquisition. Watch Google Business Profile views and calls during the 2 weeks around the event, and look for direct and branded traffic lifts. Use a 60 to 90-day attribution window so delayed repair jobs get counted. When shops adopt this, we see which events earn renewal and which get sunset. Now, none of this works without people. How should teams prepare from roles to talking points so the on-site experience feels helpful and not pushy?
Keep the team plan simple and repeatable. Assign a captain who owns setup, sign-in, and time checks. Give each person a clear role like greeter, demo lead, scheduler, and floater. Wear clean branded polos and name badges. Provide a one-sheet with talking points that open with service, not sales. A short script helps. Thanks for stopping by. We are offering a free safety check and a limited time discount for attendees. Would you like the link to pick a time that works for you? Build in a 60-second safety tip each person can deliver, such as spotting uneven tire wear or why cabin filters matter. Branding matters. Use a matching canopy and banners so people can see you across the field. If you sponsor a league, ask for a scoreboard panel that shows your booking link. Co-brand coupons with the organizer's logo. For giveaways, choose items people keep in the car, like tire gauges, ice scrapers, air fresheners, and microfiber cloths. Make the space welcoming with bilingual materials, wide aisles, and visuals that reflect the community.
Role clarity and an inclusive setup turn a booth into a service station, which is the feeling we want. Beyond joining other events, shops can host their own. Try a quarterly car care clinic that teaches drivers to read dash lights and check fluids. A teen driver night with parents builds trust. Before winter, run a prep workshop with battery tests and tire checks. Around the holidays, pair a toy drive with free bulb replacements. In some regions, a catalytic converter theft prevention session with etching and shields can draw local news. Partnerships multiply reach. Team with a towing company, a car wash, a coffee shop, and an insurance agent for bundled offers. Realtors are great for new mover packets that include a first oil change and a safety inspection. When you have a story, pitch earned media. Send a short press release, invite a reporter and a city official, and stream live on social with a clear event hashtag. Encourage user photos with a simple spot by the tent. Let's zoom out. How should a shop design a yearly calendar and protect the brand with vetting, insurance, and exclusivity so opportunities build rather than collide?
Plan the year like a season schedule. Pick 2 or 3 anchors that repeat and compound. Examples include a spring car care month partnership with driver education, a back-to-school push tied to school programs, and a late fall-winter readiness series. Add 4 to 6 smaller touchpoints, such as 2 youth sports weekends, 1 farmers market day, 1 chamber breakfast, and 1 charity run. Map these on a calendar with prep tasks and deadlines. Protect the brand with a vetting checklist. Confirm mission alignment, ask for proof of insurance and any permits, and request a certificate naming your shop when needed. Check for category conflicts so you are not sharing space with a competing shop. When the opportunity fits, ask for exclusivity and trade an in-kind service if that helps. Clarify cancellation and rain plans in writing. Add a recruiting track. Sponsor a vocational program, offer a tool scholarship, and host 2 open house mornings for techs and students to tour the shop. At events, include a candidate interest form with a separate QR code. Over 12 months, this rhythm builds trust, repeat impressions, and a pipeline of customers and talent.
The calendar makes resource planning real, and the recruiting lane solves a pain point most shops feel. A quick example. A suburban shop we supported sponsored a spring driver education program plus 2 youth league weekends. Over 90 days, they captured 126 leads, booked 68 appointments, and closed 53 repair orders with an average repair order just over $500. Total spend including staff time was $3,800. That put cost per acquisition near $72, and the offers brought in a dozen new families who already returned for second visits. They renewed both sponsorships and skipped a small fair that produced few conversations. Data let them double down where it worked. One more layer is representation and access. Not every community engages the same way. What steps make events inclusive, support bilingual and non-digital audiences, and ensure ADA-friendly layouts? And what contingency plans should shops have for weather, missed deliverables, or a crisis near the booth?
Begin with listening. Ask the organizer about language mix, mobility needs, and preferred communication channels. Bring bilingual handouts for common services, and translate the offer page. Keep a printed sign-up sheet as a backup for people who do not scan codes, and post a large phone number for call-in scheduling. Arrange the booth with wide aisles, lower a portion of the table for wheelchair access, and set 2 folding chairs for visitors who need a seat. Use visuals that reflect the community and avoid jargon. For contingencies, pack an event kit with spare signage, chargers, hotspot access, rain covers, towels, and tent weights. Agree on a simple decision tree for weather delays and where to send visitors if the field closes. If an organizer misses promised deliverables, stay professional, document gaps, and request a make good after the event. In a crisis near the booth, pause demos, move people to a safe area, and offer practical help first. Common mistakes include posting the offer only once, skipping follow-up within 48 hours, swag with no tie to car care, and staffing with people who dislike greeting strangers. A short rehearsal fixes most issues.
That is a master list. I like the emphasis on backups for non-digital guests and a calm plan for missed deliverables. Those 2 alone preserve trust. The rehearsal note is gold too. A 10-minute run-through often prevents awkward pauses and keeps the tone welcoming. Ready to turn ideas into results? Call us at 470-838-8123 or email support@ambinoidassociates.com to talk next steps and see how we can help you grow. No pressure, just a smart conversation. That wraps this episode of Fueling Growth. We showed how local sponsorships become paying customers, set objectives, score fit, negotiate deliverables, activate pre-event, on-site, and post-event, and track for 60 to 90 days. Train the team, design setups, build partnerships, plan a calendar, and protect your brand. Run one anchor and one pilot now.